Welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video we will talk about the lifestyle of Janet Jackson. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. Janet Damita Jo Jackson is an American singer, songwriter, actor, and dancer who was born on May 16, 1966. Her records, as well as her lavish theatrical productions, are known for being inventive, socially concerned, and sexually provocative. Her sound and dance were important in the creation of MTV, allowing her to climb to popularity while also breaking gender and racial barriers. Her position as a role model for teenagers was established by lyrical material that focused on social issues. She began her career in 1976 as the 10th and youngest child of the Jackson family on the variety television series The Jacksons, and went on to feature in other television shows such as Good Times, Diff'rent Strokes, and Fame during the 1970s and early 1980s. She became a pop icon after obtaining a recording contract with A&M Records in 1982 and the release of her third and fourth studio albums, Control, 1986, and Rhythm Nation 1814, respectively, 1989. Her collaborations with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis included elements of rhythm and blues, funk, disco, rap, and industrial sounds, resulting in crossover success in popular music. Janet Jackson is not a billionaire, despite internet rumors. She was formerly married to Wissam Al-Mana, a Qatari retail magnate, but the couple divorced in 2017 shortly after the birth of their son Isa. It was widely assumed at the time that Janet and Al-Mana were fighting over $250 million in alimony. The rumors are also based on an incorrect 2013 interview with Variety magazine in which Jackson was referred to as a billion-dollar performer. She isn't frightened to work for a living. Jackson is not ashamed to dance and sing for her supper, whether it's a Vegas residency, a one-off spectacular, or an international world tour, and good old, cold, hard work still accounts for a big portion of her income. Not bad for someone who was banned and nearly lost their job during the Super Bowl Nipplegate fiasco in 2004. According to the source, Jackson's most recent State of the World tour, which ran from 2017 to 2019, took in over $44 million in ticket sales. That was just in the United States. She is a real estate investor. Jackson has a sizable real estate portfolio, and she makes money by renting out part of her homes. Jackson's luxury New York City flat is rented out for $35,000 a month, according to Curb New York, with the money likely going straight into her pocket. Jackson has held the 2,093 square feet 34th floor home in the Trump International Hotel and Tower condominium building in Manhattan for a long time. According to public records, she paid $2.8 million for the apartment in 1998. The apartment boasts the nicest views in the building, and it even has a view of Central Park. She also has a 4,636 square foot home in Nevada, just outside of Las Vegas, that she purchased for $520,000 in early 2002. She's also owned a number of properties in California, which she's gradually sold over time. Jackson returned to London in 2019 after living there with her estranged spouse earlier. She and her small boy continue to reside in the British capital. Obviously, she also drives a good car. Jackson has been spotted driving about London in her Range Rover Vogue, which costs a cool $126,000 since returning to the city. Jackson made headlines earlier this month when she was spotted at the wheel of a large truck in London's posh Sloane Square, maneuvering with one hand while conversing onto her iPhone with the other. We doubt the $280 equivalent fine would put much of a dent in her bank account. She's getting rid of some of her belongings. Jackson recently hosted a 3-day auction sale in Beverly Hills with famous auctioneer Julian's. Her first wedding gown, from her secret marriage to dancer Renee Elizondo Jr. in 1991, as well as her used furniture and jewelry, are up for sale. Fans may also purchase legendary costumes from her performances and music videos, like Control, Nasty, and What Have You Done For Me Lately. Even Michael Jackson aficionados will find something to enjoy. Her futuristic clothes from Scream, her lone duet with brother Michael, which was at the time the world's most expensive music video at $7 million, will also be available for purchase. Jackson is expected to donate a percentage of the money to charity, according to the auction house. She intends to make even more money in the future. Jackson is one of the most famous and successful performers of all time, but that doesn't mean she's content to sit back and enjoy her celebrity. She had planned a 2020 Black Diamond World Tour and a new album titled Black Diamond before the epidemic, but both have been put on hold till further notice. She'll also make a lot of money for a 4-hour documentary she's working on. Janet, a docuseries shot over 3 years and planned to premiere on A&M Networks over 2 nights in 2022, will capture the highs and lows of her personal life. With so much to look forward to, it's possible that Jackson will become a billionaire one day. Janet Jackson married singer James DeBarge in September 1984 when she was 18 years old. In November 1985, the marriage was declared null and void. Jackson married Renee Elizondo Jr., a dancer, singer, and director, on March 31, 1991. Until the divorce was revealed, the marriage was maintained a secret. The pair divorced in 2000 after separating in January 1999. Elizondo filed a lawsuit against her for a sum estimated to be between $10 and $25 million, which went unresolved for 3 years. Jackson dated Jermaine Dupri, a music producer, rapper, and songwriter, from 2002 to 2009. Jackson met Wissam Al-Mana, a Qatari businessman, in 2010 and began dating him shortly after. In 2012, the pair got engaged and married in secret. Jackson announced in 2016 that he and his wife were expecting their first child together. Issa Al-Mana, Jackson's son, was born on January 3, 2017. It was announced in April 2017 that the couple had split and were filing for divorce. Lena Horne has been a source of inspiration for Jackson and other entertainers for numerous generations. Horne's death prompted her to make the following statement: "Horne gave a lot of joy to everyone's lives, including the younger generations, including me. She was a phenomenal performer. She provided opportunities for artists like myself." Dorothy Dandridge, on the other hand, is one of her heroes. "As a kid, I was fascinated to Joni Mitchell records. Joni's songs spoke to me in an intimate, personal manner," Jackson said, adding, "Joni's songs spoke to me in an intimate, personal way." Tina Turner is someone she admires. She says, "As a kid, I was fascinated to Joni Mitchell records. Joni's songs spoke to me in an intimate, personal manner." Other socially minded artists she cites as sources of influence include Tracy Chapman, Sly and the Family Stone, U2, and Bob Dylan. Jackson credited her brothers Michael and Jermaine Jackson as musical influences early in her career. Other musicians credited as influences include the Ronettes, Dionne Warwick, Tammy Terrell, Diana Ross, Chaka Khan, Stevie Wonder, Tina Marie, Prince, Parliament Funkadelic, Zapp, and Tina Turner, according to Rolling Stone and MTV. By bridging the gap between the latter two forms, its creative synthesis of dance pop and industrial music with hip-hop and R&B overtones fostered the birth of the new jack swing genre. The accompanying music videos for the album's singles proved famous on MTV, and the choreography work with Jackson landed Paula Abdul a recording contract. Jackson's approachable sound and beautifully choreographed videos were seductive to MTV, helping the channel evolve from rock programming to a broader, beat-driven musical mix, according to Billboard. The visuals from Control were all over MTV, and Janet established herself as an instantaneously powerful pop personality talked about in the same terms as Madonna and her older brother Michael, Entertainment Weekly's Kyle Anderson said in retrospect of her influence on the channel. "It's hard to overestimate the significance of Control, whether in terms of the pop landscape, the emergence of the music video as a vessel for promotion and expression, or top 40 female anthems," MTV's Megan Garvey said. She also made a case the visuals from Control were all over MTV, and Janet established herself as an instantaneously powerful pop personality talked about in the same terms as Madonna and her older brother Michael. What do you think of this video? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.